Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second. Center
digging in the switch hitter, Jacob May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Chirinos is under it, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer trying to get him started again following the double play. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Striding in, Jose Abreu. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, James McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2 now.
No strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Standing in, Jimenez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it. And a rather easy first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth. First baseman.
Digging in, Alvarez.
44.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Second baseman, Carlos
First
Sanchez.
delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter.
Ready for
Left
another
fielder,
chance. Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 32, Jacob May.
Now in the box, Jacob May. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chirinos.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Jimenez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8. Right
Stepping
fielder,
in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game. He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Sanchez able to get there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
So digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jimenez is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope,
there's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on you.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
27.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Hit hard to short. Backhanded. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Houston. Striding in once again, Jimenez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. In now, Wellington Castillo. A base hit in his first trip.
Castillo.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate. And that's what he's doing right now.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now another 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Settling in now, Carlos Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. He's running towards second. Pitch is popped up. Bregman calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box now, Alvarez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. Line toward the gap in left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after he gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he lifts it in the air to right field. Jimenez is there. One out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jimenez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob May. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he takes a called strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Number 43 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 43.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Center fielder number 4.
Striding in once again, George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
May on the move. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Michael Brantley as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 3-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The catcher, number 34.
Ready once again, James McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting, number 31.
Digging in and looking for more, Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come in.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
White Sox able to draw a bit closer. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alvarez, he comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
That misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moncada in foul ground, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Carlos Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Sanchez.
Hector Rondon is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Hector Rondon.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
First offering on its way. Jacob May is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
Designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Yulieski Gurriel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Altuve.
He's set, and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. May ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Here's George Springer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Osuna.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
First baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Justin Verlander gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.